and actually tighten it up by using the turnbuckle. So I'll do that next. Alright, so I'm getting a little further along here, and you may have noticed a while ago that when I was cutting the cable, I was having a lot of issues with it. I've been trying everything I had in my arsenal, and nothing was working. So first thing I tried was just regular like angle wire cutters, and man, I mean, these didn't work at all. So then I got out some cheap sheet metal shears, aircraft shears, or whatever you want to call them, and they didn't work either. Alright, so then I got some heavy duty lineman pliers that have a little cutter there, and I couldn't get these to cut either. I even tried the crimper. I mean, this thing is basically a bolt cutter, but it's just not sharp enough. It just squashed it, so it didn't work either. The only thing I was kind of having luck with was these aircraft shears here. But you can see how much I was struggling. I was like using both hands at one point to try to cut them. And it cut my first cable okay. The second one I kind of messed up, but by the third one, I mean, look how it just blew out right there. And I can't really twist this one back because it's all bent. So I said, forget this. I'm going to go buy something that's actually going to work. So I just took a quick trip to Menards, and I ended up finding a cable cutter pliers here. And you can kind of see they have like a curved cutting head there. And I didn't know if they'd work. I mean, they're pretty small handheld, but they're actually working pretty good. So check this out. Alright, so here's that frayed cable again. It's all blown out. And I'll show you when I try cutting it with the shears here. I mean, it just squashed it flat. It was going sideways like this. I mean, that's just no good. So these little pliers here, pretty cool. Pretty small, but basically I'm going to cut that extra right off. So just squeeze and, let me grab that cable real quick and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so I grabbed the cable after it flew out of my hands there, but check out that cut. That's a pretty clean cut for a pair of pliers. And what's awesome is that's going to fit through the ferrule again, and I can get going. So that made the job a lot faster, and it's a pretty clean cut. So if you're going to do a cable railing like this, go ahead and buy one of these little, what are they, a steel cable cutter plier, And I'm sure they're not going to last forever. I only paid $9 or $10 for them, but for a job like this, I think they're going to work just fine. So there's you a little tip I had to learn the hard way, but hopefully it'll help you out when you do this. So I'll go ahead and finish putting the rest of the cables up, and then I will show you what this thing looks like when it's all finished. Alright, and there it is, all finished. Turned out really nice. Just real clean and simple. It looks so much better than how it did when we bought the house. I'll throw in a before and after picture here so you can get an idea of what a